Hi guys, so today I'm going to be making some basic amigurumi, or a crocheted toy. I'm using Red Heart's Super Saver yarn, which is a 10 ply worsted weight yarn. And I'm using a size 4.25 millimeter crochet hook. And the things that you'll need are just some scissors and a tapestry needle for binding off the ball when you're done, and a stitch marker so that you can keep track of your rows. So let's begin. I'm using a cream colored yarn, and what you do is you take about 7 or 8 inches of yarn, and you get your 2 fingers, and you pinch it right here, and then you wrap it around your finger once, and then twice, and then the tail, pinch the tail. So you take your crochet hook underneath, and then you pull on the third string on your finger, and then you pass it underneath the 2 strings, and so now you have a loop. And so we wrap it yarn over, which is wrapping the yarn around the crochet hook, and then you pull through the loop so that locks the 2 rings in place. So now we go underneath the 2 rings, and then we wrap the yarn around the hook, and then we bring it under. So now we have 2 loops on the crochet hook, and then we pull on the yarn again, we wrap it around, and then we bring it through both loops on the hook, and that's 1 single crochet, and we need to make 5 more for the magic ring. And so we go under, yarn over, pull up a loop, yarn over once again, and then pull through both loops. Go under, yarn over, 2 loops, yarn over again, pull through both loops. So now we have 3 single crochets. So you go over, wrap it around, 2 loops, yarn over, 5, or just 5. So now that we have 6 single crochets in the ring, we need to pull on this tail down here that we started off with, and then we pull, and the yarn that gets shorter you grab, and then you pull on that one, and that will tighten the ring. And this one gets smaller, you just keep pulling, and that makes a nice ring. And then you get the tail, and then you pull that loop. So there's our first round, and let's get the stitch marker and keep it on that first braid, or the last braid that we finished, and that marks each round. So we want to go through the braid right here. This is the first one. So you go through both loops, and then you yarn over, pull up a loop, yarn over, pull through both loops. And we want to make an increase in each braid so that it gets bigger and bigger. And you see the spiral? So we want to go through that braid once again. So you go yarn over, pull up a loop, yarn over, draw through 2 loops, and that's one increase. So we want to do it in the next one. Yarn over, pull up a loop, pull through 2 loops, and then go through it again. And then we do that all the way around until we reach the stitch marker. And here's the last one. So we just go through it, do the same thing. And that is the second round. So just pull out the stitch marker, and you can see that it's starting to look like the ball. So we put it back, the stitch marker. Oh, you can also use a safety pin for a stitch marker if you don't have one. So, oops, sorry. So the first one on the 3rd row, we just do 1 single crochet in it. And then the next one, we do an increase. And then the next one, we just do 1 single crochet. And the next one, an increase. Single crochet, increase, and then just do that all the way around. So now that you've finished the row, you should have ended with an increase in the last one. So just pull out the stitch marker again, then put it back in the braid. And now we want to do a single crochet in each braid around to make a dome shape for the ball. So just keep going around each one, each braid. So once you finish the round, you're going to want to continue the single crochet row 2 more times, and then after that we're going to start decreasing, and then you stuff the ball, and then you bind off. Almost there. So yeah, just repeat that row 2 more times, and then I will get back with you.